So then Animal Control, now you get offered Animal Control, which I guess, so you don't really have to audition for things
I mean, this
anymore,
is,
or?
I mean, Community ended in 2014.
No, I know that. But so, and I know you've worked consistently on parts and different things, and the cameo in The Bear is great. Again, you're such an asshole in The Bear. Um,
How
it's
dare you?
beautiful. I bet you that's
Protagonist.
going to be used in acting
Protagonist.
classes. Protagonist.
Yes, I'm the
Can
hero
you?
of that show. Ask anybody.
I don't know that that qualifies as the protagonist in that
I'd
role,
agree to disagree.
in that moment of, but it's so good. You are so eviscerating. And so,
Well, he was asking for it, so what can you do?
yeah, you do. You find a way to play the nicest men. But that, don't you feel like that monologue essentially will be done by acting classes near and far? Like that's going to
So,
be,
well, you're going to need a lot of people to respond to the little things I'm saying. You'll
uh-huh.
need a scene partner.
Just one.
Yeah, or just get somebody to say yes, chef, over and over.
Yes, chef. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good though. How fun is it to play such a jerk? Because I know, look, I in real life, you're a nice guy. I know you're a nice guy. Like
Mm,
I know you're douchey and stuff. I get it. I get it. But
you.
like inside, you're sweet like a jelly apple. Like you're a nice boy. You're definitely a nice boy with
What's a jelly apple?
like the crusty exterior. But yeah. And
Crusty. How dare you?
crusty, and what every actor wants to be called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
but how fun is
no,
it?
I get cast a lot as dicks, and
Yes.
that's fine. It
Is it
works.
fun? It does work. Is it fun?
Oh no, yeah, hey, it's super fun, and yeah, it just depends on what it is. I mean, sometimes I'm not, but most of the time, yeah. Which really shows you, maybe deep down, I am a dick.
No, stop it. Wait,
You never know.
Animal Control. How fun is that cast? I think the show's real. All kidding aside, I loved it. I watched, I think, 3 episodes in a row on the treadmill. And that's how I tell if I like a show, if I can
How
keep
long did you spend?
walking.
That's an hour on the treadmill with no commercials. Well done.
Yeah, I like that. And
You did your
so,
research. Is the treadmill at a gym or is it in your home?
in my house, what?
Wow. Okay.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
spend a lot of time working out. It's like I have to, otherwise I'm going to be
How was your
fat. And
workout
it's
this morning?
today I was unable. I will be exercising tonight, which is really annoying. But I do 10,000 steps every single day because I can't go to sleep if I don't.
Why 10,000?
It's an arbitrary number, but I feel like it's around 5 miles, and I like that.
It was made up, that number.
Yes, of course, in Japan because he liked the way it looked.
So, yeah. So,
He's like, "Damn it, she reads."
yeah, no, that's smart. But so let's stop being, beholden to something that some
I
professor was.
know. I just know. Really, what it is that because I used to be fat, after you lose weight, you have to exercise a lot or move a
You were
lot.
fat? What? What do you mean by
Really
fat?
fat. We follow each other on Instagram. Go back and look. Fat, 70 pounds heavier, big,
I can't go back there.
and not big boned, big.
You
Yeah.
have tiny bones.
Yes,
Like a
aviary, as my
bird, like a
children
bird's
say.
bone.
My kids tell me I look like a bird all the time. I'm like, honestly,
When did you lose the
yeah,
weight?
12 years ago, 13 years ago,
All right. Okay.
before it was cool.
I
Um,
feel like weight loss is always a thing in America.
It's so stupid. It is so for me. It was health for me. But anyway,
All
but I have
right.
to work out. I have to exercise in order to not gain weight. Like that's a thing. So I walk all the time.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
that okay, I get
But
that.
but back to the show, which is what I was trying to say, is that it was so entertaining. Like it's great. Like I
Oh, thank
laughed.
you.
I
No, and
like, yeah.
I would tell you. I mean, I'll say this: the cast when it came together, I was like, oh shit, this is great.
Yeah.
Everyone's really good, really
Yeah.
good.
And
I
I
mean,
don't know them. Why don't I know these actors really?
they got a lot of people that were just getting. I mean, a lot of them are really young. Vela
Yeah.
has been on a number of shows and has been around. She's still, like in her late 20s, so it's not like she's. And then Ravi is probably the most. Ravi Patel is the most visible. He's had the most roles, and
Yes, of course.
and then ironically, this guy named Jerry D, the guy with gray hair. He is a huge star in Canada. So the Canadian friends that have seen it are like, Jerry D's on your show, and we got Jerry D. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I think the animals make it unique, and And people are like, don't do shows with animals or kids. And I was like, yeah, but if you focus on them, then they have to deliver. So
It's not, you're not hurting animals. Some of it's CGI or whatever, and
no,
then some
I'm
of it's
just saying
good.
for the yes, yeah, no animals are being
Fine.
hurt. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying like if you focus on the thing that people tell you, oh, they'll be very distracting. Yes, that's what we want. So yeah, no, as far as yeah, it's a combination of live CGI and puppetry, and the humane societies there every minute that there's an animal on set. And yeah, so I've fallen in love 1,000 times with the different animals they brought
Oh,
on. I want to bring them home, and then
yes.
my wife is like, if you do, then don't come home. So because
You have how many dogs? How many
we have
dogs do you have?
three, we already
Yeah.
have three and a rabbit. So she's like, no more.
Yeah. We have 4. We had 5 at one point. We had 5 dogs. Now we have 4 dogs. And if you love animals, it's how it goes.
Yeah,
Is the rat
I would bring home some cats if I could, but my wife's allergic.
That's our issue. I'm allergic. I'm terribly allergic. Can't have them. Is the bunny friendly? Does the bunny have a personality?
Yeah, the bunny's super mellow. It grew up with our French bulldog, so they were like the
Hmm.
same age, and so they hang out and eat together, and they just sit there. I think they both think they're dogs, or they both think they're rabbits. I don't
That
know,
is really cute.
or they both think they're I don't know grasshoppers. But yeah, it's pretty great. What kind of dogs do you have?
Well, they're 4 rescues because I'm a good person. So
That's not a
one is
breed.
one is I'd argue it is. One is a teeny tiny poodle and like 9 or 10 pounds. She's a little chunky. One is a poodle mix, like poodle Bichon and
Mhm.
Yorkie. One is Havanese, Bichon, and Maltese, and then one is mongrel. She's like a little Shih Tzu, a little Havanese, and a lot of other stuff that doesn't make sense. Her arms are weird. She's weird, and crazy, but they're the cutest. I love these dogs.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty. They're more important than my family.
I get that. I get that. It's always good to have priorities and a hierarchy of who you love
Yes, I
more
make
than
it
a
clear every day.
Yeah, no, that's healthy. Do you ever worry about cancel culture being you as sarcastic as you are, that you might inadvertently say something that would offend somebody?
I guess, but I mean, when I hear the cliches of like you can't do stand up anymore or whatever, that is just definitely not true. And people are like can't do state colleges anymore; they're too sensitive. And I did that is not my experience at all. So
Yeah.
they are a wonderful ruckus crowd, and yeah, I don't understand you can't talk about anything anymore. I'm like, there's so much to talk about. So
Yeah.
uh yeah, like cancel culture can be extremely good because there's all sorts of people that should have been canceled, and
Mm.
I think it gets lopped into some weird category. Like, you don't think Harvey Weinstein should have been canceled? That should have been canceled. Bill Cosby should be canceled.
Yeah.
They're criminals, and
Yes.
it's a weird thing to me when I understand that it can get there was a frenzy for a while, but when I hear the kind of like blanket, like I'm like that doesn't mean anything. That's just somebody who's pissed that they can't say something anymore.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that you know who you are. So like there's nothing that you want to say that would, you know what I mean? Like that's not the thing that you would be saying to begin with. So you don't really worry about it because you're not busy editing yourself because you're not worried about the things that you say.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's what it is. I think the
Yeah,
people who
yeah. No, I agree with your. Yes, I agree with that. I
your
just
dinner table conversation isn't that much different from the conversation you'll have on a stage, essentially. Obviously, one's
no,
more
no.
crafted.
I would agree. I mean,
Yeah.
there's people that get upset that I eat beef, so I was like, well, I'm so
Yeah, I think
sorry.
that's changing because now it's like I think that's changing. Like I'm an animal person. I don't really eat meat unless I feel like I really need it. Like, and I never eat red meat because I don't like it, but like occasionally I'll have a turkey sandwich, but like very occasionally. And otherwise I don't eat any meat. But, like, I don't care if someone else does, and I love the cows, I just don't wanna eat it.
Oh, you should try it again. It's great.
Ugh. Ugh. They're so
See,
cute
I
and
think we have our
cuddly.
next show.
No, God, no, 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 no. Can't do it.
No.
I think I'd vomit. I think I would actually vomit. I can't do it.
Well,
Joel,
yeah, it's gonna make for a very good show.